New information tonight on that deadly crash on Highway 12 that left 4 dead and 6 others injured. We first told you about this as breaking news last night at 10 o'clock after the crash shut down that highway for hours.
Yeah, just a horrific scene. CBS 13's Adrian Moore just spoke with the Rio Vista police chief, and she's here with an update. And the dangers on that stretch of road, pretty alarming numbers out there.
Yeah, they really are dramatic, guys. Tony and Elizabeth, we know all right now that all 3 people inside one of the vehicles died. 2 of them were not wearing a seatbelt and were thrown from the car. The victims, all around 19 and 20 years old. Now, here's a closer look at where this crash happened on Highway 12, just east of Somerset Road in Rio Vista. Police tell us the 20-year-old driver of a Honda Accord veered off the road, then overcorrected before slamming into a Suburban head-on. That SUV carrying a family of 7 Mexican nationals who were on a week-long vacation. A passenger in her early to mid-70s, identified as Laura Porritt, was killed. Highway 12 is no stranger to crashes, as many locals know. The last fatal one through Rio Vista was back in 2018. So far this year, there have been 12 crashes there. Police Chief John Mazer believes installing a highway barrier could make a difference.
A highway barrier definitely reduces head-on collisions, and there are stretches of that highway that are conducive to placing one of those where there's not turns that can be made.
The chief goes on to say that many drivers have a tough time transitioning from that 55-mile-per-hour zone to a 35 as you come into town. All 6 surviving victims, by the way, including an 8-year-old and teenage girl, are listed as stable. Police are still waiting on toxicology reports to figure out if alcohol or drugs were a factor, but the chief telling us tonight more than 10 containers of alcohol were found in and around that Honda.